Hello, my name is Leah de Leon. I graduated from Chapman University in 2019. I majored in news and documentary, minored in journalism, and I now am running my business, Unreel Stories. At Unreel Stories, that is the company that I founded with my husband, and together we create original documentaries, short films, and we're working on our first feature film, and we also do documentary storytelling for businesses. So we like to say that we humanize the people and passion behind a brand. We really focus on the human side of storytelling. So in high school, I was interested in going to the top journalism school, so I applied to tons of colleges across the country, but I chose Chapman because they offered me a scholarship I could not deny. And when I toured the campus, it was just such a friendly atmosphere, and it just felt right. So I knew it was the place for me. While I was still a student at Chapman University, I did start my business, and it was really helpful to use the Entrepreneurship Center as a workspace. It was a nice open area, made me feel official. I could write on whiteboards, and the community was really great. I got to sit in and listen to a couple of speakers as well. I have to credit my husband with coming up with the idea to start a business together. I thought he was crazy. We thought of it on our 1-year anniversary of dating while I was still at Chapman. We were just brainstorming our life, things that our dream career really, and he was separately going to a different university. I was studying news and documentary at Chapman, and we just both loved taking photos and videos, and so we were like, okay, how can we make this into a business? And so we had the idea first to do social media marketing. So we would approach different businesses and offer to do photos, videos, upload it to Instagram, things like that. And we did that while I was still in school. And right before graduating, we had a couple of clients. We were doing pretty well. And before graduating Chapman, I had a serious talk with him. He wasn't my husband at the time. We're recently married. But and I was just like, okay, is this truly what we want to do? Because I felt like I wasn't in love with the social media marketing aspect of it. I was always in love with the storytelling aspect of it. I loved creating films. I loved documentaries. And so we kind of put our heads together again, and we said, okay, let's pivot. Let's rename ourselves to Unreel Stories, and let's do original documentaries and documentaries for businesses. At Unreel Stories, we've had the pleasure of working with a lot of different types of businesses. We've worked with tech companies, people in the fashion industry, in the food industry, and we really like to humanize the people and passion behind a brand. So we've worked with people, at Formula One. We've worked with athletes such as Alex Morgan, and worked with different companies such as Sam's Club and Veggie Grill. I think Chapman was a great place for me to earn my degree. I made a lot of friends. I worked at the Career Center, and I had a lot of mentors there. And most of all, really, it's the ability to be able to tap back into that community. So even after graduating in 2019, I still think about ways to interact with either hiring students or giving back, or just it's a amazing community that you can tap into at any point. So, and whenever in the film industry too, there's tons of Chapman people. Like it's funny how all the top talent that I'm hiring, and as you grow your network, it just continues with you after you graduate. I would say follow your curiosity. I think whatever you enjoy, there's a reason for it. So if you've always been into storytelling, like I'll just use the example of myself, I've always been curious about people and places, and just being able to interview someone, I just kept following my curiosity. It doesn't matter what the job title is really. I would really just focus on, what are you curious about? What do you want to learn more about? What do you find fun? And if you keep following it, you can probably make a job out of it.